Well, hello there. Here we are playing Horizon Zero Dawn, PlayStation 5. And we are about to get in the city, Meridian. What is that? I would really love to see
I'll find a
everything
use for you.
they put in this game. What's that? Oh, just a rat.
These will keep.
The city of Meridian. Let's go.
Was a guard under the last king. Far cry from those days. I don't think I can help you. I met Honora when I was a child. All I remember now is how heavy her bow was.
Low and quiet does it.
There's too many of them.
I'm tired. I've worked enough to last a lifetime.
Go to pension, man. Retired. They had a retirement plan in the medieval days.
I had to take over my brother's shift today. Sure as the sun's rising, he's off courting that noble girl. May the sun light your way.
The setting sun makes it official. The workday is done. Hope you're well. These damn Ozeron, stirring up tensions. I'm keeping my eyes open. Almost night. Looking forward to it. I always feel thoughtful around sunset. It's a time for looking back, considering.
But it's just beautiful.
I've no need to loiter around here.
It's a bit frivolous, isn't it?
My mother told me to steer clear of Outlanders, but you seem friendly enough.
Yes, I do.
This is a twilight.
Bright market. What's up here? Health. Wow, how big is this game, man? Where is this campfire? There it is. Shadow Vest. Shadow Rattler. Shadow Warbow. I need boar skin, rabbit skin. Shadow Walker heart. Night here.
Why, hello there.
Cut stones here. From the pyramids. I need to go down there.
Waste of time. Show was better last week.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything.
I've got a lot on my mind. Sorry.
Don't bother me, Outlander. I don't need a mercenary, I need a miracle. Someone who can tell me who slaughtered my men.
I'm a good tracker. Maybe I can help. What happened?
Mass murder, that's what. 5 night guards shredded like cabbage out there in the quarry.
5 men murdered? How?
Don't know. One was a buddy from before the liberation. We worked this quarry together as slaves for the Mad King. My friend, may he walk forever in the light, knew how to fight. Fiends who did this must have had stealth or numbers.
Could machines have killed them?
Don't see how. The quarry is fenced and gated, and I've never seen a Glinthawk do anything like this.
Anything strike you as strange or out of the ordinary?
Well, let's see, oh yeah, chunks of corpses, gushing blood. Sorry. Pressure's getting to me. Not used to murder. Nah, nothing unusual. Well, except we've been doing a little blasting lately. And Saravad said, no, that's just stupid.
You've been using explosives?
Sure, to clear away bedrock and get to the good stuff. We do it for a week or so every year. But that's got nothing to do with the dead. They were torn apart, not blown up.
What exactly did Saravad say?
Ah, nothing. Kept babbling about a pile of rocks out there. Said he didn't remember it from yesterday. I told him that this here is a quarry, where we move rocks all day. So rocks getting moved ain't so surprising, lunkhead.
I'll have a look around the quarry.
If you think it'll help.
I've seen this 4 times already.
Blood on the stone. We have skills. Oh, upgrade. Oh, I'm not that level. This rare machine part is greatly valued by merchants. Broadhead lens. Rare metal flower prized by collectors. Trade sets of 10 iridium for valuable rewards. This one has 3 triangles, this one has 1. Carry capacity. Weapon social. Let's upgrade that. Outfits. Upgrade that too. Oceans. I don't know. Metal shards. Rich blood. Fish bone. Yeah, okay. Traps. No, not using these traps too much. Okay, let's leave that. I have such a big time with this game.
Look out below!
Where the fuck is he? Get him go. I'm not chasing him.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all goods entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens.
How long do we have to wait?
What am I supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
I thought Meridian was open to all Carja.
What happened to Ursa has nothing to do with us.
Oh, you're in for a treat. Quite a shot.
How long do we have to wait here? How long do we have to wait here?
Move along. You have no need to loiter around here. May the sun light your way.
I've seen this 4 times already.
I have nothing for you, I'm afraid.
I tell you, never have children if you can avoid it. By the sun, I'm hoping for a better day tomorrow.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything.
The sun shines on those who mind their own, so they say.
So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work. You seem pleased. Arrested too for just
What's going on here? Mullen's in there, somewhere. And so is Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Aaron said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
Arrested two for disorderly conduct last night. You don't want to know what they were doing. We just want a moment's peace.
I'm tired. I've worked enough to last a lifetime.
If this keeps up, I'll be broke in a month.
This is one crossing bridge.
I've always
It's
wondered.
always the merchants who suffer.
Good luck getting through, Outlander.
City's locked down on account of the murder.
Why, hello there. So many come to the Sundom and can't be bothered to work, but you don't seem like one of us. There's a guard under the last king. Far cry against this. This damn Oseram. Stirring up tensions. Keep my eyes open.
Well, don't you seem fresh-faced and ready for anything.
Oh, this city is huge.
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Aaron's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Aaron. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Aaron, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Aaron. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Corruption is like a sickness, a disease.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
Oh.
Is she a Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city these days.
Apparently, honey.
Hey, come back. Olin's place is this way.
I know. Let's see this. Scan glyphs, the liberation. The liberation of Meridian, an official countess cried by the reckoners of the Sun Priests and marked with the emblems of truth by exacting Warren who witnessed these events. In the 21st year of the 13th Sun King Yiran's reign, the twilight time of his madness, the Sun King's own favored heir was put to death. The radiant Cadaman's crime was to demand an end to his father's acts of bloodshed, and his sacrifice set that end in motion. Yiran's second heir, the radiant Awad, fled Meridian at dusk. With his honor guard, soldiers worked to him over the Sun King all night. They traveled northwards, knowing that come the dawn, they would be branded as traitors and marked for death. So it was that when Yiran made that proclamation, they had already traveled for. And in time they did reach the edge of the sundown and crossed into Oseram territory. From Awad, Vaskanian planned to negotiate terms with Oseram. He knew he had an ally among them, Ersa, a fierce Oseram warrior with whom Awad had a long and unusual history. 2 years earlier, Ersa had been brought to Meridian as a captive, destined for sacrifice, but she survived the Sun Ring, killing 2 kestrels by her own hand. Those did she earned the honor of being made a palace slave, and in this war came to know Prince Awad. A rare friendship was formed, and Awad conspired to free his friend, who returned at once to the Oseram homeland. Now desperate for allies, Awad sought out the Oseram he had helped to free. Ersa had ties to the warlords and freebooters who resisted the raids. With Ersa might and Awad's keen strategy, they could raise a war band and move to overthrow Iran. And as rightful heir to the throne of the Sun, Awad hoped to inspire many of his people to rebel, so sparing Meridian from a drawn-out war. After months of preparation, Awad and his allies crossed the border and marched on Meridian. As word of their advance spread, many Kaja's soldiers fled back to the city, laid down their arms, or even joined the liberators. Yet, wise Awad knew that Iran's faithful would defend Meridian to the last man, even sacrificing the lives of its citizens if it would hold the holy city against siege. He found kestrels and city guards already set in on the walls, ready to face arrow and shot. But Awad's Oseram allies had brought new weapons, never seen beneath the sun, thundering cannons, strong as machines. Awad permitted them to fire their salvos on the outer walls, bringing many defenders down with a great carnage. As the smoke cleared, the liberators attacked in 3 groups. One scaled the walls beneath the Temple of the Sun, another took to the aqueducts of the palace, where the main force overcame the barricade city gates with cannon fire. These were their final blast fire at the holy city as Avad forbid any further destruction. In the streets, too many scenes of brutality and chaos played out to recount. Among the terrible miasma of blood and smoke, the sun-ringed slave pits were opened and hundreds spilled out, desperate to escape. Many of Iran's supporters seized their chance to flee with this flood of unfortunates. The day had turned, and seeing his forces much reduced, the Sun King Iran ordered his trusted kestrels take Hitam and his sole remaining heir from the city. Heli's terror of the sun cleft the path to a meridian from east to west, striking down all in his way. Ally and foe alike, the savagery of Helis and his kestrels could not be matched, and so it was that Hitam and his mother, the dowager Queen Asadi and the high sun priest Behavas escaped. Avad confronted Iran in his solarium. He had hoped his father would answer for his crimes honorably, but seeing this could not be so. With great anguish he struck him down, as the murder of a true Sun King is an unthinkable act that surely will plunge the world into shadow. Iran's death proved that the sun had renounced his legitimacy. Yes, the sun had turned to shadow on the throne of Meridian, and it was Avad's light that drove the shadow out of the west, where it remains to this day. So was the cycle of things corrected in this, the first year of the reign of the 14th Sun King, the Radiant Avad. Oof. Nice.
I thought you wanted to go to Owen's place.
Yes, I do. Wait a minute, I want to see it.
Hey, Lloyd, come back. That's not the way to Owen's place.
Well, which way is this? Oh. There's something more here. Another story. The reign of the mad Sun King. Be warned, reader, that as a true account of the mad Sun King Iran's acts, these griefs are bloated in blood. Truly, the savageries committed can never be recounted, so pray to the cleansing sun for yourself and the teller of these tales. You will learn of the grievous wounds inflicted on foreign lands in the reaping of sacrifice, the red parades for the mad Sun King would order a whole generation cut from each village, so they might more willingly supply sacrifices and be harder pressed to field fighting men on the next wave. The Utaru, who sought to praise with gifts of grain, were slaughtered in such number that upon the following harvest the maize grew black and blue with the blood of the dead. Against Elsoram, the terror of the sun piled the corpses of their fallen up to the walls of their villages, so his kestrels might clamber upon the dead to enter. And in the valley of the barbarian Nora terrors of the savages, such savagery ensued that the trees were dropped with corpses, hang as green warnings. Should you wish to read of the mad king's depredations against his own people, your curiosity will not go unsated. Within our accounts of the deaths of those sentenced to the sun ring, listed in such detail you might think it reported by their own shattering skulls once piled outside the city gates. Nor will you find a more harrowing account of his massacre of the Hunter's Lodge. Reading these accounts, you might imagine yourself among its brave hawks as they fought to the last, bloodying the sand from dawn until dusk, or perhaps in the crowds as the loosed behemoths carnage through the stands with the crushing of blood and bone. All this crazy bloodletting did the mad Sun King take in with his Despite his gaze, indeed, he would not even look away from the glorying of his own sun in that ring of death. Yes, far-haired Cademan of the dawns rising, so degraded and doomed for the crime of standing against his father. Such a true and complete account of the mad son. King Yaran's miseries cannot be found in the history annals or heard from the reckoners of the Sun Priest. It is with a heavy heart that I describe these events, leaving out no shocking detail, but my debt is to history and to you, brave reader. Where does this go?
That must be the spire. It's huge.
I know it.
Able-bodied adventurers, preferably with no friends or family, but I'm not choosy.
Meridian is the center of the world. Everyone comes here eventually. None so deadly as Red One.
Oh my god, more reading. Sun Fate. 7 articles of the Sun Fate. Number 1. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun as is plainly seen to all plants, animals, machines, and man. It gives life as is plainly seen of all the trials known as scaled such heights as the Karjas, guided by the sun, witnessing these things to be through each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light, gladly and without question. True, only the sun's rightful heir born of the radiant line that dates back to Araman, the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by man. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. In all things we accept the sun's judgment, we offer our buried skin to it, so it might burn our sins away. We partake of its renewal, we wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flesh, its bronze armor, we are made strong. In the cracking and peeling away of our old selves, we are made new. In the sunlight we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe in the sun so task us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune. We shall endure. In the coldness of the moon we accept their will. It is stillness and death and endings. Until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are two halves of nature, sun and shadow, and to deny one is to deny the whole of things. As the twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall the twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in a great and terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A Sun King born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun and preeminent in its gates, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the northeast and south. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined it is the duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where the light does not reach. Enough of the reading.
How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh, that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
I don't think you're getting through that hatch.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Owen, so do what you need to do.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
I'll look around.
That's what we came for. Call it a day, girl. You're wasting time.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family. Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of damage if it fell down. Let's give it a little push.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
Hold on now. You just got here. Is there any evidence or not?
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted.
Fourth day. I am a traitor now and see no way out. If I start at the beginning, how they told me, perhaps I can see something I missed. No, there is no escape. What good can writing do? And you gave me this folio when you taught me to write all these years later. It still smells of you, lavender and ash of the forge. All I have left of you. Write my notes, you said when you gave it. Share your thoughts. Tear the leaves. Send the pages. To show I'm thinking of you, but I never did. Hands to grab it, to touch parchment. How I wish I'd done as you said. How I wish I could knew. The same dream, your hair in the forge light, how sun's weight on my shoulder. All of us free, you turn to me and whisper it is a dream. The answer, yes, I know. And then wake alone. Even awake, my life is a dream, a lie. My treachery will not buy your freedom, it only buys time. At every moment you live that he lives. If treachery is the cost, I will pay it. 54th day. Every week the device calls me in secret to a new dig site. We work like men with whips to our backs as tough it was left to us to upturn the soil of the entire earth, and time has run low, scrabbling to find the carcasses of ancient demons. It's the weapons they want, must be. What misery am I helping birth into this land? I drink with Aaron and Ersa, but not even the sweetest brew can wash the taste of guilt from my mouth. Every day my silence betrays them. The women watch through the device. I keep expecting Ersa to stick a blade through my throat, but fire and spit, she does not suspect me. A better liar than I thought myself. Must be 54th day. Fitful sleep the past 3 nights thinking on the Nora girl. Why did it order her killed? The device must be. Even so, what threat could she pose? We heard explosions and distant screams from the village. I thought the savages might blame us, turn on us. I almost wished for it, but their matriarchs ordered us gone. We fled to the border with an escort of braves, crossed at Day Tower. I am called to dig in the rock bread. They promise another glimpse of you, of our son. How I hope to see you both. And there's this.
Serve and they live. Disobey and...
Okay, I heard that.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited.
Two-dimensional representation, H directions, geographical data transposed. That would be all, huh?
There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me and the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I'm not telling him about focus. I shall be going.
Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
Let's find Olin first. We have new quest.
Spice. Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before. Is that some kind of spice?
You there! Can you help me? You with the second sight, I need your help! You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Won't cost you a shard just to look. Fine goods for a fair price.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see. Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching the sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise. Don't pass up these goods.
There was another question mark. There it is. 40.
I hate haggling, but he's awesome.
How the hell did I get there?
All right. What did you want to discuss?
You're an outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the old ones like many in your tribe?
No. Although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the old ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
So you're interested in the old ones?
More than interested. I study every ancient artifact I can get my hands on. But years of study have made me too comfortable at my desk. I can't even bear the sun, if the truth be known. I don't know how I'll manage to take a partner. My family presses me for an heir.
Don't look at me.
Oh, no, I'm not looking. In fact, my father already has someone he wants me to wed. She doesn't interest me. I wish I had a brother to carry this burden. I would rather be left to my precious little vessels.
What sort of ritual were these vessels made for?
I'm convinced they were used in conjunction with each other in sets. Some people believe they were used for tea ceremonies. Others think they held sacred essences and oils for worship. But I believe they were used for the solemn custom of shaving one's beard. One for water, one for lotion, and so on. Each fluid in its special vessel, majestically applied to the face at each stage of the rite. It must have been breathtaking. But which vessel was used for which? I have to know. I have to continue my research.
Are you sure people didn't just drink out of them?
Drink? Out of such finely crafted earthenware? Don't be ridiculous! Yes, yes, trade quickly. I have work to do.
Hey, these vessels. Oh, he's got map. You can take that, metal flowers, Bannock figures, ancient vessels. Advantages. Okay.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Yes, you look capable. You might do. Come here if you will.
This is not the that question mark. Can go through here. Special modification.
You'll regret not stopping in the thick of it. Only the
Why
finest
the
ones
hell
here
can
to
I
see
not
for
get
yourself.
there? Quick save.
Son willing, God will bring us out of this twilight time his father wrought. The way she tames machines, the big shaman must be spitting ice.
You look strong enough to get forged.
Never mind. We'll do that later. Investigate the crime scene. Okay, we will do that in the next video. God bless you all, stay safe and peace.